I am so excited to be here today. Welcome to Fall Skin Prep. This is going to be a very special combination of Masterclass and Shop and Learn. We are so excited. There's so much in store today. For those of you that have not had the pleasure to meet, I am Janine, the head of product education, and I'll be one of your hosts for today's session. And guess what? I have a special guest. They're going to join us shortly. I'm not going to tell you who it is yet. Let me know if you have any guesses. Nice to see everybody. So, whether you are watching this live, whether you're watching this on replay via YouTube, feel free as always to ask questions related to this session via the chat and the comments. And we're also going to do a quick test your knowledge at the end of this special event. So be sure to listen for key details, especially when we talk about new products. Does that sound good? Now, before we jump into the actual class portion, this is the shop and learn part. We know that you, all of your customers, everyone loves. We know that you love all of the offers, and today is no exception. So when you spend $60 and use code PREP60, you're going to receive two amazing full-size products. You're going to get the Rice Water Light Bright Facial Cleansing Oil. You're also going to get their Moisture Therapy Balance and Soothe Body Wash. That is such an amazing product, especially as we transition into those cooler months. And when you spend $100 and use code PREP100, and I know that Sue in just a moment is going to drop those codes into the chat for us. When you spend $100 and use code PREP100, you'll get both of those products. Plus, you will also get an amazing Anew vitamin C overnight mask, and you're going to check that out, the Avon shower brush. Sue's going to stop sharing because I just want to show you these products really quickly up close. So take a look. Here's the Rice Water Bright facial cleansing oil. So you know what? You may see this one a little bit later in our presentation today. And all of these products, by the way, are absolutely perfect to utilize as we begin to transition our products from summer to fall. And as I mentioned, you may see a few of these in action. By the way, this does come with the pump. This is brand new, so I just haven't opened it yet. This is such a great product. We also have our new vitamin C overnight mask. Beautiful, wake up with gorgeous, radiant skin. And then, of course, who doesn't need a little rub-a-dub-dub? Love a good shower brush. I have to tell you, this is so great, especially in the winter months, in the cooler months. My back will really itch. I don't know about you. And this is perfect because I can actually, help to actually exfoliate, clean everything, and then, have all of my itches scratched. All right, so as always, these offers are only available for a limited time, so do not miss out. Really great, and I can see that Sue just dropped all of the codes right there in the chat for you. Nice to see everyone. So excited that you're here again today. By the way, we are going to have some fun. So fall skin prep. We're going to talk about prepping our skin for cooler months, the why, the how. And as always, I always want these sessions to be really informative. I want them to be packed with practical tips that you can immediately take and implement to help keep your skin, your customers, everybody's skin healthy, hydrated, and happy, especially as seasons begin to change. But it can also be a lot of fun, right? And speaking of fun, you never know what I have up my sleeve. So I have a question for all of you. Do you currently adjust your skin routine, whether that's skincare, body care, maybe even hair care based on the season? So drop that in the chat. I'm actually just curious if you change any of your routines. Heather says no. Amanda says yes. Okay, this is like 50-50. Tell me also, what are some things that you switch out? Just curious. Ashley, yes, hair and skin is so dry. I have to hydrate. Ashley, I am with you. Ellen, I change lines every season. Ellen, you and I are besties for sure. Okay, got it. So lots of you say yes, a few of you say no. And listen, that's okay too. If something is working for you, that's okay. But today is really going to be informative because if for some reason you decide that you want to make some adjustments, I'm going to show you how easy that can be. Because obviously, as those seasons change, your skin does too. Let's take summer to fall, since that's where we are right now, for example. So in the warmer months, that can mean a lot of sun, maybe sand, spending a lot of times outdoors, a lot of time outdoors, but it also can mean that dreaded humidity. I don't know about you, as much as we may or may not like it for our hair, it's actually really good for your skin because it's really good to have that moisture in the air. Cooler months obviously can mean reduced humidity. And yes, it may mean better hair days, but it also means that you have the reduced moisture, right, out in the atmosphere. And typically we're moving indoors, right? So this can mean more recycled air. You may likely be turning on the heat, which that contributes even more to having even more dryness, parched skin. By the way, I'm sure you already know this, but I always have to share this, that did you know that when your skin is dehydrated, it actually can pronounce any fine lines and wrinkles? I don't know about you, but like, let's avoid that, right? I mean, I'm trying to hydrate all of the time. I definitely want to avoid all of that. The good news is that with skincare, there are a few really easy adjustments to again keep your skin hydrated and happy. So, before we jump in and have a little fun, I want to talk about some of the skincare steps for just a moment and want to talk about transitioning some of those products. So, let's start with cleansers. Cleansers, really easy. We have cleansers in all formulas. That's the great news, right? So, you may want to move, maybe in the summer months, the warmer months, you used a gel based formula, or maybe it was foaming very light. Maybe you want to adjust to something that's a little bit more hydrating, maybe a cream formula, for instance. Exfoliation. Now, it's always a good idea to exfoliate year round, but as it gets colder, less humidity, it is definitely time to kind of help remove those dead skin cells, from whether your skin is very dehydrated, if you've spent a lot of time out in the sun, sometimes we can get that sun damage. And the great news is that we have both chemical and physical solutions to really help exfoliate your skin. Another thing that you can do, you can also add a hydrating toner or an essence. I think they're great for added hydration. I'm going to talk about one in a little bit that I actually use. It's a serum, but I actually use it as an essence. So that's the other thing. Some of these products can kind of be interchangeable. But in addition to really giving that little added layer of hydration, I love using an essence because it also really helps to make sure your skincare products are absorbed. Moisturizers. Now, with moisturizers, there are so many textures available, right? You know how many moisturizers we have, which is great. But perhaps you might consider adjusting to something that's a little bit richer. Maybe it's an indulgent cream. But if you're like, maybe I don't want something that's so thick and so indulgent, we even have oils, balms that you can really use. We have great options again as it gets a little bit colder, a little bit drier. And of course, when I say moisturizer, it means everything, right? It's more than just our face, our eyes, our lips, our entire body. Here's another thing, and this isn't necessarily about adjusting, but SPF. So if you have been to any of my sessions before, you know how I feel about SPF. It is still incredibly necessary. This is not, we don't take a break. This isn't like, the SPF takes a winter break. Year round, we want to use it winter, spring, summer, fall, indoors, outdoors. You've heard my entire spill. We've talked all about that. By the way, if you haven't, I have a masterclass on YouTube. Go check that out because I promise after that, you will want to use SPF every single day. And the great news is we have some really great options for that as well. Another thing that you can consider doing are seasonal skin treatment add-ons. So weekly treatments are absolutely fabulous. I love them. I know a lot of you love those weekly treatments. But you can also add daily treatments like an overnight mask. So one of our free products today, an overnight mask. We also have a brand new product that we're going to talk about today that just launched to the public yesterday. So there's some really great options. Again, my job is really just to educate you on how to do it and kind of bring to life, just some of those suggestions. And then you can do what really works for you. So those are just a few tips, but let's get to the fun. I thought it would be fun to actually show you a fall skincare routine. Have you noticed where I am yet? But I thought it would be even more fun if I invited someone to join me. You see me enough, right? I want to really show you a different perspective of how someone else does their skincare routine, which may be very different than mine. So you might see somebody that you really identify with today. And of course, I think it's always really helpful to see things in action. Is everybody agreed with that? Do we want to see some things in action? Drop it in the chat. Let me know. And while we are doing that, please help me welcome my special guest and co-host today, Lane Lake. I know you were out there. Hi.
Hey, Janine. Hey, everyone out there. It's good to see you. And Janine, thank you so much for inviting me to this one.
Oh, you are so welcome, Lane. And listen, Lane, I want to really thank you because you are agreeing to show us how you not only prep your skin for fall, and when I say prep your skin for fall, what I mean is we're actually going to do our fall skincare routine, which means the lashes are coming off, baby.
Oh my gosh, only you could talk me into doing something this crazy that is captured on camera. But I am here for it, and we're gonna have a great time today. We're just gonna take it off.
I think we're going to have a ton of fun. And listen, I mean, Lane, you and I were talking about this week. I haven't done this in a hot minute, right? It's been a minute since I've taken off all of my makeup on camera. But I really feel that in order to really show the skincare, we got to take off our makeup. Or for me, it's a full dismantling. Let's be real. So we're going to do our evening skincare routine. By the way, if any of you out there, listen, it's never too early to do a skincare routine. You absolutely can follow along. And yes, I love it. Heather is saying before and after. Should we pause and let everybody get a picture so they can get the before?
We have
Okay,
both sides of the face. Oh my gosh, Janine. Just
so
for the record, I've never done this on camera. I've always put the makeup on. So we'll see how this goes today. But I literally, Janine, have everything in front of me. Like the bathroom is all right here. And
okay.
oh boy.
All right, so the first thing we've got to do, I know, Lane, you've got everything you need, right? We've got our
Yeah.
products, we've got our towels, washcloth, headband. So
Oh,
let's just
yeah.
pause for a second and let's get ourselves ready because we have to. I'm gonna look in the
Yeah.
mirror.
We can't have our hair down while we do this.
No.
Everyone knows in skincare, you've got to have it up. And I think the bow on the side is where it's at today. What do you think?
Oh,
You're on top. I'm gonna be on the
yes.
bottom.
Okay, what do we think, everybody?
Are we looking good? I'm so glad
Yeah.
this is recorded. This is amazing.
Okay. Yeah, this is actually really cute.
Maybe this is the before picture we should be going for.
Okay, so listen, I think the first thing we have to do is we have to start by removing the makeup. And of course, I just said that means the lashes for me. So let me go ahead and listen. For those of you that are like, oh, I thought those were your lashes. They are. I bought them myself. So they belong to me. Now let me sit that gently so I don't lose my little lash. Okay, ready? There we go. Oh man.
Just like that.
And they're gone. All right, so I am a fan, Lane, of double cleansing. Sometimes I even triple cleanse to really ensure that all of the makeup impurities, SPF, everything is removed before we apply all of our skincare goodness. So do you double cleanse just on a regular basis?
Great question. Sometimes I do, and listen, hear me out here. The days I wear makeup, yes, absolutely I do. I want to get all of that makeup off and help my cleanser work a lot more and making sure we're getting through all that grime and getting everything off. And I'm going to show you guys actually my simple, easy go-to method here in a little bit. But Janine, I think I already know the answer if I ask if you double cleanse. So I'm going to tell you what I use after you tell me what you use, and we'll see
Yes.
how it comes out.
I
Okay.
double, triple, quadruple cleanse, all of the things. I thought today I'm going to use one of our freebies in the offer, Prep 60, Prep 100. This is amazing. When you see this in action, you're going to immediately have to have this. So that's what I'm going to use. Lane, what are you going to be using? I feel like maybe, I don't know,
Different.
let's let you go first. You're the
Different.
guest.
I
You're the
know.
guest.
Are they waiting for me to bring it on camera?
Yeah.
I'm going to be using the Unready Makeup Removal Cloth. So this thing is so cool because you get this cloth wet and you literally just start wiping everything off. And look, it's so easy. It's easy. It's
Getting
go-to. And when I'm done, I just throw this in the washing machine and I can use it over and over and over again. But Jenny, while I'm wiping, I think we need to show them what that magic of that oil could do because it's really cool too.
I do. And by the way, Lane, this unready cloth that you have, pretty sure unscented, suitable for sensitive skin.
It, yeah, it is unscented, sensible for
Okay.
sensitive skin. Yes.
Okay.
Show us the
Normally,
magic.
by the way, normally when I'm cleansing, I'm taking off all of the jewelry, but I had to show Lane a couple of our pieces that are going to be launching. Look at
Oh,
this.
oh, look what I got on.
So we're twinning just with different
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah. I
So
got the bracelet.
pretty. Have on the earrings. This is such a gorgeous set. But anyway, let's get back to skincare. That's what we're
Okay.
talking about. All right. So as I mentioned, I'm going to use the Rice Water Bright Light Cleansing Oil. This is a beautiful product. It has rice water, jojoba oil, which is going to make your skin feel so beautiful and moisturized. But most importantly, it is going to remove everything. So what I love about this, you can use it in the morning, the evening, same thing with Lane. You can use it morning or evening, but I typically will always use an oil in the evening because that's when I've got to remove all of the impurities, the makeup from the day. What I love about this, there is no need when you start it to wet your face. In fact, you should not. So basically what you're going to do is start with dry hands. I'm going to have to move my hand over here over the sink, but you're going to pump just a little bit of oil. So I'm just going to put a little bit of oil. Oh, we are so brave for this. I'm going to gently press my hands together. And now I'm going to massage over my, oh my gosh, my
Oh
brow.
my God. Those eyebrows came up so easily. Just wiped right. Ashley had a good question in the comments if we only double cleanse when you wear makeup or anytime. And you can do it anytime. I'm just, when I wear makeup, I do it. So, but yeah, you can do it absolutely anytime.
Okay.
And that was
So,
magical, Janine. Oh my God.
I mean, so let me just take a moment and wipe the floor. So you guys, if that did not sell you on the product,
Sue, where's our instant replay?
look at all of the makeup. Oh my gosh. Now I do wear a lot of makeup when I'm coming on camera, but I cannot believe the brows literally did a disappearing act.
Yeah, that was amazing, by the way. And I think you made my whole day.
Okay, let me just get that off.
Okay.
Let's see.
So
Okay,
I think I've got all of mine wiped off. I think you did too. What's next after we
okay.
do this first
So
step?
after I do my first, by the way, again, like she's gone. In case a lot of you are like, are those your brows? Are those your lashes? Yeah, I mean, I draw them on and I glue them on every day. Okay, so now it's time for our second cleanse. Okay, this is the time of year in all seriousness where you guys know I love a cleansing bar. I love all of my options, but I really like to do something to kind of amp up my skin's moisture barrier to prevent over drying. So I personally am looking for ingredients like hyaluronic acid. So the one I'm reaching for lately is going to be the Beyond Glow hyaluronic acid and niacinamide, because I love niacinamide. That helps even my skin tone. And I love a lot of those, but I'm going to start using this. You just dispense about a dime size amount. This one, I'm going to wet my hand, lather it. But while I'm doing that, Lane, talk to us about your go-to cleanser as well.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So I like that cleanser and that drier months that really kind of gives me that hydration. And for me, it's the Belief Jelly Cleanser.
Oh, that's a good one.
Such a good one. It's a jelly to foam cleanser. Let me just,
Mm-hmm.
so it's clear, okay?
So
And this
good.
one really removes the rest of my makeup, any impurities. It doesn't strip the skin, so it feels hydrated. I got all the moisture that I need to as well. So that's why I
Really.
like this one. I'm getting my hands a
Let
little
me
wet. You
cleanse
guys can
those
see.
three eyebrow hairs. Um, this feels so, I love, have any of you tried the Beyond Glow cleansers? I love them
They're
so
good.
much.
They're
Okay.
very good.
Sorry, I
Okay.
had to turn on my water for a second, Lane.
That's okay. I'm just questioning my life here as I try to take this off. Okay.
Well, normally I would lean down in the sink, but hey.
Okay. Well, yeah, we do that. And then, this is why we all have to have our hair back too for the cute headbands because, I mean, we don't want our hair to get all messed up in it too. So, and I
I
haven't
okay.
nothing.
Wow.
How do
So
are
we
we
are,
good? Do you think we have this all off?
I think so.
I think
By the
so
way, a
too.
lot of times if we had more time, Lane, um, you know me, I would triple cleanse. I would actually reach for the hydrofusion and I
Mm.
would go and do like all of my cleanup around my ears, down my neck. But, you know, we're a little bit,
I love a pro tip, Janine. Your white towel should be white when you're wiping your face off. So, just a little pro tip there.
it should be, it pretty much is. I did a good job.
Yeah, I think we did good. Not too
Okay,
bad.
so Lane,
Okay,
listen, we're
next.
entering harvest season, right? This is such a great transition. We're entering harvest season, so it is time to harvest and slough off all of our dead skin.
Slough away.
Now, listen, part of having hydrated skin is making way for those products to really absorb. And I mentioned exfoliation earlier, but since they launched, I have been crushing. I cannot say enough about these. The Anew vitamin C exfoliating peel pads. I've been using these every single morning, every single night. Honestly, yes, they're designed for your face and your neck. I'm using them all over. I will say, and I'm going to demo these while Lane's talking about hers, but I love the fact that these are super, super gentle and these have been tested and are suitable for sensitive skin. Now, as always, you know what I have to say. If you really have sensitive skin, always do a patch test, talk to your, dermatologist, healthcare provider, but loving these. Lane, what do you do to exfoliate?
Well, since we're in harvest season, I like to turn over my skin and I'm crushing on the collagen booster
Oh, yeah.
micro needling polisher. If
That's a
you
good one.
know, you know, and I use this one to two times a week, and it really just knocks away all of the dead skin cells, give you kind of a look to see what that looks like. It's got that nice little grainy texture to it, but it really takes away anything like the fine lines, wrinkles, improves that appearance of pores. And oh my God, when I get, it feels so good. When you
Oh,
use this product and you are done, you are always glad that you used it and your skin just feels renewed and refreshed. Now, I keep this little jewel in the shower. And that's not what we're doing here today. So I just wanted to show it for you guys, but I do keep this one in the shower and I'm always glad that it is in there. So it's an easy use for a nighttime shower. And this is a great one.
it
So
kind of looks like I'm in the shower right now because I'm exfoliating. I really do. I use these, again, vitamin C peel pads all over. And you saw me flip it. Love it.
all the
Okay.
sides, get all the product.
So loving, loving, loving. Okay. So now let's move on. I want to talk about essences, serums, all of our targeted treatments. So you may have heard me say this before, but our Beyond Glow Snail Mucin Serum. That is another staple in my daily routine, morning and evening. You may have heard me say this, that I use it as an essence. I love that this product really helps to moisturize, retexturize, it brightens my skin, and I love the fact that it even helps my other products absorb even more. If you're deciding to use this as a serum, absolutely can. Just remember that rule of thumb, thinnest to thickest in formulation. Okay, so and truthfully, let's be honest, since we're truth tellers here today, Lane, it's just another way for me to squeeze another product in my routine.
I mean,
I do a
it's your
healthy,
passion.
I know it is. I do a healthy one, two, three. Yes, I do. Do a healthy three
Sweet.
pumps on that.
Pumper, got it.
Oh no. Look at,
That glow is so good. Like,
I love that.
mm,
So listen, Lane's looking at comments, and
yeah.
I'm just going to say that listen, serums are a great way to easily adjust your skincare routine from summer to fall, any season. The reason is that these are targeted treatments with active ingredients, and they're really designed to kind of laser focus on any specific concern you may have. And I love the fact that we have virtually serums for all skin concerns and types. So, Lane, what kind of serums are you using for fall? Curious.
Well, I am using a couple of things because magic time is nighttime for your skin. So the first one I'm going to pull out is the Beyond Glow Hyaluronic Acid. This one is really great for hydrating that skin, plumping the skin. So bring on the hyaluronic acid anytime. And I just put a few little drops in my hand. And
Love
it's a
it.
great way to infuse that skin with that maximum hydration. Now, I'm here because I like to keep it easy. Okay. So I'm going to actually go to my next serum and I'm going to show you something magic on my end. I'm going to go for the Beyond Glow niacinamide, our new favorite word right now because it's so trendy. Um, but this one is really going to help lock in that moisture with panthenol. And we all know it's one of the hottest trending ingredients on the market right now, which is going to actually even my skin tone, strengthen my skin barrier, all of the things. I'm going to do some magic mixing right now, put it on my hands, and then just mix it all together. And I'm doing one easy application. So, Janine, am I breaking hearts in the comments or the internet by mixing both of these together?
No, you're absolutely not. And listen, I've said this a lot that, you have to do what works for you. The most important thing is put the skincare on your skin. That's the most important thing, right?
It
Um,
doesn't do anything in the bottle.
you've actually got some comments. People are saying they love, like you're almost giving them
Yeah.
permission to mix, right?
We mix, and instead of taking that extra step of waiting for it to soak into the skin
Yeah.
and then doing the next one, I am a busy mom. I've got other things to do, like going to bed. So just mixing them together, it's on my face, it's getting absorbed right now. But since I like an easy skincare routine, just to kind of give you an idea of a daytime, I love using the Beyond Glow Vitamin C as my serum and then following up with a moisturizer with SPF, and I'm done so. So, with that quickly said, right? JJ, can we hear the lengthy list of products that you use for serums on
I
your
mean,
skin?
how much time do you have? How much time? No, I'm gonna go a little bit. I'm gonna edit today, and I'm only going to use 3 serums. So the first one that I love, you've heard me say this before, Anew Platinum Age Delay Serum. Listen, it helps visibly lift, firm, love it. It is so lightweight. Let me just take my dropper out, put a little 1 dropper full, and then what I do is I just gently massage it in. Now, you may be wondering why I'm not putting it on my forehead. I mean, I do, but I don't really need a lot of firming on my forehead. So I like to kind of target where I'm putting my serums. Love this one. It is so good. By the way, I want to just pause for a second and give you a little tip. And that is after you put the dropper full in your hand, if you press the tip as you are going back down into the bottle, then guess what? The next time you pull it out, it has the perfect amount for you. There you go. Thank you. You're welcome.
Mm.
The next product that I use is, I love our LX Ultimate Rejuvenating products. These are so good. They smell good. I love the fact that the peony panol extract, great for multiple signs of aging. This is the eye serum. And yes, I am using this as a serum in my skincare routine because my eyes do need quite a bit of hydration. So I'm going to take that and I'm just going to dot. Lane's doing her cuticles.
I mean, I figured I had time.
So pretty. I love, if you use this product, let me know. It feels so good. I feel like I'm dancing. I'm just tapping everything in because we
Look at
never
your
want to
nail.
pull around our eye area, right? Okay, let me edit. Stop tapping. Keep going. All right, the next one I love is the Esonox Anew Ultimate Rejuvenating Serum. Listen, in short, one phrase, I always say that this is my filter in a bottle. Let me show you why. I do a healthy 2 pumps. Okay, let me make sure that doesn't fall. And then I start on my forehead with this one. Look at this, Lane, for
That's
real.
glowing. Like, look at that.
I mean, that is my filter.
And it looks so hydrated too.
It feels so good. By the way, don't forget the backs of your hands as well, right? Okay, Lane, now that you have your you have everything hydrated, your nails. Let's now move on to moisturizers. Obviously, it's very common to move, to lighter, a little bit thicker, but I want to take the opportunity right now to talk about a fabulous new product that just dropped yesterday. Ooh, love this product. Okay, Sue's going to drop the link in the chat for you. This is going to be one that you definitely want to shop. So this is the Anew Ultimate Supreme Radiant Firming Cream, and it visibly brightens it. Your skin is going to appear lifted. It's going to boost hydration. It visibly firms your skin. It helps reduce the look of fine lines and wrinkles. And it helps with dark spots. I mean, excuse me, is there anything else? Can this also, like, I don't know, can it help your kids do homework? I feel like it does everything, right? So this is a fabulous multi-benefit moisturizer, and it's great for prevention, mature skin. The ingredients, I'm not going to go deep because I know this is about demoing, but it has an amazing lineup of ingredients, Lane. So it's going to help do all of the things: peptides, panthenol, niacinamide, even bakuchiol, which is a plant-based alternative to retinol. Everything about this product, the packaging, the formula, the scent, it is absolutely pure luxury without the price tag. So by the way, this product, you can just see, I'm just having a good old time, just dotting her all over. This product was actually created to complement all of the other Anew Ultimate Supreme products for daytime use. So this is a really great example of a cream that you could use during the day if you've been using something a little bit lighter, okay? So I'm gonna use this as my PM cream though, because I just wanted to demo this and show you, like it melts, Lane, into your skin like butter.
I've been sitting here waiting for you to rub it in so I could actually see it. And oh, look at that glow
Here, let me
too.
get close. I don't know, do I really wanna get close? Probably not.
Yes, you do. Like, wow. Look, it does melt. It kind of gives you that great texture to it too. And then speaking of texture and the smoothness and creaminess, didn't I hear you say a while ago that there's clinical results with this
Mhm.
one, like impressive ones? And tell me if I got this right or wrong, because clinical. 100% of people agreed that their skin looked more youthful and firmer and contour. Did I get that right? 100%?
Yeah, 100. You can't get higher than 100%, people. 100% of people. Like what?
So everybody that's listening in right now and then later, 100% of people would have that for their skin. Like that's
I
amazing.
mean, look at this. And I'm not trying to give myself a compliment right now, but I'm just trying to say, if I don't, who will? No. But I mean, seriously, I'm feeling like I am I'm glowing. By the way, Lane, we have to just say this. I said this earlier. Moisturizer, obviously, it's more than your face. It's your eyes, your neck, your lips, your body. I know we both have products that we use, but since we're talking about adjusting our routines from summer to fall, I thought we should maybe talk about a couple of things that haven't even launched to the public yet. I mean, there's nothing like a good teaser, right? Talk to us, Lane. What are you doing?
Um, Things that haven't actually came to market yet, by the way. Hello, that's called early access, okay? And y'all listen up. This is the best thing about being an Avon ambassador is you get exclusive early access to products that launch a whole month before they actually launch to customers. Like that's incredible. So it's cool to be testing things and trying things before anybody else actually does. So just keep in mind if you're shopping with us today, if you're listening to the replay on YouTube, ask ambassador to share their link so you can
Mhm.
actually join and get early access too, because what is better than free access? And it's free too as well, which is absolutely amazing. So thought I'd drop that little nugget in there too, because we are going to be talking about a couple of things that haven't launched yet. And that early access is like super exclusive. So,
Oh, I love that. And by the way, you were applying a ton of products. This one, it was so good.
here's a click.
I was applying, by the way, vitamin C for my lips, but then, I got to double up on everything, double cleanse, double hydrate. Love this
Well,
one,
I did the
nourishing.
Beyond Glow, the new eye cream on my eyes, and I haven't found an eye cream that I love yet, but I tried this at Connect. That was good. That's good. So I'm very excited to have that.
It was so good. Okay. So listen, we have a lot of products on, and obviously this is just the beginning typically for me, but you all know I love to slick it up before I go to bed. And one of those things is when I finish my skincare routine, overnight solutions are fabulous. They've risen in popularity. They are really, really excellent to use during cooler months because your skin does typically need something a little bit richer, a little bit deeper. So Lane, why don't you talk to us about, we have another brand new product. Take it away.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. So I saw this one at Avon Connect too as well, and I tried it and I got it, and I am thrilled about it. I'm actually going to be using this one as my nighttime moisturizer slash mask. But she kind of had some unfair competition because I love packaging. Like, look at this. I love packaging. It's a pump. It's just not fair. Okay. So a pump is for me all the time. Squeeze, like that's my jam. So this is, I gotta show you. This is the Anew Platinum Overnight Sculpting Sleep Mask. And she is gorgeous. Okay. This is a lightweight gel formula. I'm gonna show you what that looks like.
Great.
And it feels so, we need another pump. I'm sorry. It feels so good when you apply it. The smell is absolutely amazing. It's very, very light. And you can actually use this alone by itself or do as I'm doing, just inserting it in your skincare routine as I've started doing. And this is so good. And the magic ingredients here and the words that we love are peptides, panthenol, niacinamide, and they all work together to help visibly lift, tighten, plump, nourish, all while you sleep. So I think I said all of the magical, juicy words with this one too. And it is amazing. And I look pretty slicked up too right
I
now.
mean, you are glowing. And by the way, the comments, people are loving it. And some people are even saying they've tried the sleep mask on their hands. That is
Oh,
such
yeah.
a good tip. I love that. Slick it up everywhere. I love this.
Well, I've got all of my products on. Have you finished your lengthy list of products or what do you
Oh,
have left?
well, I guess I should put mine on. I did
You
forget
put
'cause
that one on? Okay, I was
I was
waiting.
so wrapped up in watching you, but listen, obviously I have a lot of skincare products, so I will apply all of my evening, skincare products, and then I will basically take a break. I've said this before, I'll go brush my teeth, turn down my bed, do something. Maybe I'm watching a show, and then I'll come back and I will seal the deal with an overnight lip mask. So, or the overnight face mask. I just put on the lip mask. By the way, I do use that product, the Lipserin. I do use that as
Mhm.
an overnight lip mask. But this feels so good. And of course, I'm going a little bit faster than I normally would, but I'm literally just sealing everything in. And then, of course, it's time, Lane, for sweet, uplifting dreams. Get it? Lifting.
And this means we're done for today, right? And we can just go to bed. Is that
I
what you mean?
actually think that sounds like a fabulous idea. But before we go, before we
We're
let
ready.
our friends go, Lane, we have to do a couple of things. Lane, give us a refresher on the offers. There's some great products.
We all know that you love these offers, and it seems like they keep getting better and better each week, and this week is no exception to that. So when you guys use code PREP60 at checkout, you're gonna get the two full-size products. You're gonna get the first one that Janine showed off to you guys earlier today, the Race Water Bright Light Facial Cleansing Oil, and we all saw that magic. All right. And then the second full size, you're going to get the Moisture Therapy Balance and Soothe Body Wash. And she does come with a purple pump, which is amazing. And then when you spend $100, because why would you not, and use code PREP100, you're going to receive both of those products, plus the Anew Vitamin C Overnight Face Mask. And Janine's favorite, you're going to get the shower bra. Scrub
We
a dub
love that. I
dub.
know. Hey, listen, before we wrap up, and we're going to go and pause for a minute while they're doing their quiz, Lane, to see if we have any questions. But don't forget that we have a few questions for you to help test your knowledge on a few things that we discussed today. Sue is going to drop those links into the chat. You can also scan that QR code on screen to participate. There are only 3 short questions that are going to be really, really great. And again, hopefully you were listening with the new products. But Lane, before we close out, thank you so much for joining me and being such like a good sport, agreeing to go live, take off your makeup. I mean, really, a lot of people wouldn't agree to do that, right? But and doing that skincare routine. And I have to say, I think everybody would agree, it's all about keeping it real, right? And having just a ton of fun. So what do you think, Lane? Did you have fun today?
What do you mean? We always have fun together. So that wasn't a surprise, but so great to always be in front of our ambassadors and always get to do something fun because what we do every day is fun. So thank you guys
Oh,
so much.
you
Oh,
took your thing off. We were supposed to take a before and after.
things you make me do.
Before and after. I forgot.
I guess I snuck that off. Hang on, let's reapply and readjust the big bow. We're a fan of the bow, right? Okay, I'm
Okay,
ready. Who's
here's the
taking the
after.
picture? Who's taking the picture, by the way?
I
All right,
don't know,
ready?
maybe Sue.
Sue.
Okay. Listen, we've had so much fun. Listen, thank you all so much for joining us. Thanks for joining again, whether live, replay. Let us know in the comments how you're adjusting your skincare routine and what you think about these brand new products that just launched. They are so amazing. We can't wait to hear what you think about those. Have a great day, everybody, and see you soon. Lane, let's go relax.
Bye.